Hello and welcome. I'm Margaret Ann Lembo, and it's time for us to gather together to quiet the mind. I'm going to quiet my mind, you're going to quiet your mind, and I'll be using guided imagery to help us all in that process. So, to start out, I'd like to recommend that you put your feet firmly on the floor so that the soles of your feet are touching the floor, the earth. If you're sitting in a lotus position, that's fine. But otherwise, uncross your legs and uncross your hands. You can let your hands lay upright, the palms of your hands flow just upright in your lap, or if it's more comfortable, just facing down but uncrossed. Start to become aware of your breath. Become aware of the inhalation and the exhalation. Notice that when you breathe in, your body expands on the inhalation, and when you exhale, notice how your body contracts when you exhale. So with each inhalation, what I'd like to recommend is that you make a decision that you're breathing in blessings and well-being with the inhale. And then when you exhale, that you're decided to release anything that's not for your highest good, any thought forms that are rolling around in your consciousness. You know, sometimes, in fact, you can close your eyes now if you want. If you want to lower your eyelids, you're welcome to look at the lotus if you'd like. And I'll change the screen in a little bit too. But sometimes, we have the same thought that is over and over and over again, like an incessant chatter. So this is an odd but helpful little imagery. I call it the hamster wheel effect when the same thought goes round and round and round and round. So I have found it helpful to imagine a hamster in a cage on a wheel. And the hamster is going round and round and round on the wheel, right? And that's your thought forms. Now take the hamster in your mind's eye, in your imagination, take that hamster off the wheel, put it down on the bottom of the cage, maybe give it a few little pets to calm it down, and then imagine that the hamster is resting, it's relaxing, maybe even taking a nap. And so your thoughts now have been requested to be silent for now. If a thought arises during this process, notice it is, but then decide that you'll put it aside for right now, that you won't think about that in this moment. You're going to let your mind be quiet. Quiet mind, a relaxed mind, no mind. So as you continue to focus on the breath, continue to observe your in-breath and your out-breath. Observe that spot between the inhalation and the exhalation. There's a place where there's like a gap. You inhale, and then you have a retained breath for a moment, not a moment, a few seconds. And then when you exhale, you release and let go. But when you first notice that spot between the inhale and the exhale, let your awareness, your consciousness go into that spot, and it helps to allow you to go deeper into relaxation, deeper into letting go of thought forms, deeper into just letting go. So as usual, for those of you that have joined me before, if you want, you can try that 4-8 series of breathing, inhaling to the count of 4, observing the retained breath, and then exhaling to the count of 8, or as far as you can let yourself go. If you can get to 8, that's great. If you get to 6, fine. It's all a practice. Inhaling to the count of 4, observing the retained breath, and then exhaling to the count of 8. So practice that at your own pace, observing that breath and noticing if there are thoughts to let them go. If you haven't already, you might want to bring your shoulders back and down, maybe rotate your shoulders, Move your head on your around, just stretch out any little kinks in your neck, still observing that breath, the inhale and the exhale. And when you inhale, observe your legs, observe your feet, your ankles, your calves, your shins, observe your knees and thighs. And that might take a few breaths. So on the inhalation, observing your legs from the soles of your feet all the way up to the hip bones. Then when you exhale, let yourself relax and release your legs. Now observing your torso and all of your internal organs, whether you know where everything is or not, just become aware of all of your internal bodily parts, your liver, your spleen, your pancreas, your gallbladder, your beautiful sacred heart, your lungs like big balloons inside your rib cage. Just observing inside yourself, your physical body, observing your intestines, your kidneys, your adrenal glands, your reproductive organs, just observing. You don't have to do anything, you're just observing and breathing in love, light, and well being to those parts of you, the internal body. And when you exhale, let yourself imagine that you're releasing anything that's not your highest good. You're just letting it go, releasing toxins, releasing any discomfort, any dis-ease, letting it go on the exhale, breathing in love, light, and well-being. Just with your imagination, it's the key. And then when you exhale, letting it go, observing that in-breath and the out-breath. Good. Observe your body to notice if you've made, any part of your body became tense. And if you did, it's okay. Just observe it. And then when you breathe in with the next breath, breathe light and well being into that part of you that may have tensed up. And then when you exhale, let it all go. It's very simple. If there are thought forms that are recurring right now, just notice that you started thinking of other things. That's the first step, is to observe yourself meditating, observe yourself relaxing your mind, because that's what we're really doing, is we're practicing relaxing the mind. And any thought forms that have arisen, just notice them and let it go for now. Now be aware of your spinal cord, and very beautiful feeling to let your spinal cord fill with light using your imagination from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your neck, to the occiput, to that place, that indentation on the back of your neck. So you're filling up your spinal cord with light with every breath that you take. You're breathing the light up your spinal cord, filling your spinal cord with love, light, and well being. Within your intention, you're intentionally filling yourself with blessings and love, just with the thought, just thinking that thought, filling it up. Sometimes I imagine myself when I'm filling up my spinal cord like we are now, almost like it's a big straw. And then when I inhale, I'm sipping the light up the straw, the spinal cord, till it gets all the way up to the top of the neck. So it might take 2, 3, 4, even 5 inhales and exhales to fill your spinal cord with light. And as you fill your spinal cord with light, imagine that beautiful tendrils of light are spreading throughout your whole entire body. Your nervous system is being relaxed and calmed. healed if necessary, sending blessings and love to your brain as well as your mind, to your mental body. So, not only the physical body, but your mental body, sending blessings and well being, relaxing your mind, relaxing your thoughts. Becoming aware of your heart center, the heart chakra at the center of your chest. Be aware of that space right at the center of your chest and imagine that there is a little sparkle of light there, and that with every breath you take, that sparkle of light gets brighter and brighter. Breathing in love and exhaling love. Breathing in love and exhaling love. Allowing yourself to imagine that love is circulating through all your cells, your bones, your muscles. It's flowing through your blood. It's flowing through your lymph. The lymph is vibrating at the rate of love. You are love. You are love, and all that is attracted to you and all that surrounds you is love. So you're just practicing remembering the love that you are. You're practicing remembering how to quiet your mind and to be calm and at peace. There may be someone, or maybe more than one person, that you might want to think about for a moment to send them love and send them peace. So just within your mind's eye, in your imagination, think of that person, imagine their face or their beingness, and as you breathe in and as you breathe out, send them love, send them peace, send them joy, send them happiness. And that's there for them to receive if they want it. You're not forcing it on them, you're just allowing it to flow out into the ethers, if you will, and it's available for their usage if they decide they would like to have more love, if they want to be happier, if they want to have joy. You've added a vibration, peace, and well being for them as well. Now, pausing for a moment for gratitude. Gratitude for all the blessings in your life, the people, places, and situations for whom you are grateful. Breathing in to the count of 4, observing the retained breath, and then exhaling to the count of 8. In breath 4, observing the retained breath, and then exhaling to the count of 8. Being relieved, feeling peace, knowing in this moment that you've relaxed and calmed yourself and loved someone else too, perhaps. And then you've contributed to happiness and peace in the world. So, not only for yourself, it does it for everybody. The more that we do this, the more that it helps other people, it helps the planet. So, sending love, light, and well being everywhere to your whole neighborhood, to your whole county, love and gratitude to your whole country, whatever country you're in. Love and gratitude for your planet. We're all on this planet together, our home, Mother Earth. And recognize that as you send the blessings and love to planet Earth, you're also actually receiving them at the same time because you're on planet Earth. So you're getting the blessings as well. It goes all the way around. It's a beautiful cycle, a beautiful circle of love and well being. Good. Now, it's time to bring yourself more fully back and aware of yourself sitting in your chair or however you're sitting. Notice yourself with your feet on the ground, on the floor. Imagine beautiful light growing from the soles of your feet, grounding this experience into your present moment and allowing it to really set, to establish a stepping point of continued peace. Peaceful sleep tonight, waking up refreshed and feeling peace. You can do this, and you are doing it. You are love, and all that is attracted to you and all that surrounds you is love. It's time to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists, come fully back. Take a nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, if you haven't already opened your eyes, go ahead and open your eyes and be here now in this moment.